In today's video, I want to talk about why I personally think Iron Qwazi will be better than Steel Vengeance. This is just my opinion, and I'm pretty sure you guys have a different opinion, which is okay. And I do respect it. I do think Steel Vengeance could be the best coaster in the world, but it depends on my favorite, what type of elements I like, and what I like on my coasters that I ride. So, if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications to where you get all videos that I post whenever they go live. So, let's get started in this video. Iron Qwazi has a height of 206 feet, a drop angle of 91 degrees, and a track length of just a little over 4,000 feet of track. Definitely suffers in the track length, but one thing I love about it is the airtime it looks like it has, the great inversions that it has, and the intensity. I heard it has some great intensity. Steel Vengeance has a height of 205 feet, a drop at 90 degree angle, and track length of 5,740 feet. Steel Vengeance does have the stats in its favor for length. Now, Steel Vengeance has some great characteristics in airtime. Let's talk about these two coasters real quick. In between the two, Iron Qwazi doesn't have as many airtime moments as Steel Vengeance. Nowhere close. Steel Vengeance has the most airtime out of any coaster in the world. Iron Qwazi might not have the most airtime. It looks like it has some great airtime moments and some sustained ejector. One thing I am mostly focusing on in between Qwazi is the intensity. The intensity looks so much better than Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance looks like to be a pretty intense ride, but between the two, Iron Qwazi I think has the better intensity. I do think Steel Vengeance will have the better airtime. I personally like intense coasters. That's why I love Montu and Kumba at the same park. And this adds another really good intense coaster. So, that's one of the reasons why I think Iron Qwazi is better. And Steel Vengeance is great. But, let's talk about Steel Vengeance. Steel Vengeance is regarded to be the best coaster in the world by many people. But there are people out there who would disagree with that. And I'm one of those people. I think the ride is overrated for what it is, but I won't be able to really say that until I get to ride it, which luckily I'll be able to ride it this year. So, before I talk about Qwazi and why I like it better, let's just break down Steel Vengeance a little bit. We know it has the most airtime, we know it's the longest hybrid out there, and we know it's one of the most hyped rides out there, probably one of the biggest parks in the world, Cedar Point, if not the best park people say, Cedar Point. Steel Vengeance looks amazing. Does it look like the best coaster in the world? I personally don't think so. I think it is overrated, but maybe when I get to ride it, I might be completely blown away and I will say even it's the best coaster in the world. I've heard that it doesn't have a sustained airtime like some coasters out there like El Toro, and most of the airtime is floater to weak ejector, which that does dissatisfy me because I really do look for these RMCs and ejector airtime. I haven't ridden in an RMC yet. Qwazi will be my first RMC. But I am expecting some great ejector airtime from both of these coasters this year when I get to ride them. So, hopefully it'll give some good airtime. You never know, it could be now. So, let's get to Qwazi now. Qwazi. People are saying it's overrated and it's not going to make the best coaster in the world. People will disagree with that, and I will disagree with that. It has a chance. Don't say it doesn't have a chance. It does have a chance. It just despite what you like on coasters. I love great intensity, great inversions, and airtime. Qwazi has that. Yes, Steel Vengeance will have great airtime, some great inversions, and some great intensity, which Steel Vengeance has everything that I love in roller coasters. But I think Qwazi will execute the intensity and inversions a little bit better than Steel Vengeance. I'm not saying that Steel Vengeance will not execute the airtime as good. If anything, I think Steel Vengeance will execute the airtime better than Iron Qwazi. But it depends on how the airtime is, because I've heard it has some strong floater to weak ejector on some of them, and not all the airtime hills are actually sustained, like some people claim. So, that's one reason why I might think Steel Vengeance might not be as good as Iron Qwazi. But, let's get started. So, let's talk about real quick between the stats. Well, people might say, well, Steel Vengeance is better because it has over 5,000 feet of track, over 1,500 feet longer than Qwazi. And I gotta say one thing, it doesn't matter about how long the ride is. Top Thrill Dragster is a great example. It's only 30 seconds long, and people consider it one of the best coasters in the world. Steel Vengeance, literally over 2 minutes. People consider it the best in the world. And I'm not arguing that Steel Vengeance isn't the best in the world. I think it could be one of the best in the world, and definitely a top 3 coaster for me when I get to ride it. But honestly, why are you guys considering Qwazi too short? There's RMCs out there that are shorter than Qwazi. Zadra is a second shorter, and you're saying that it's a good ride length? I don't know why. But it's your opinion, and I respect it. And I respect that you consider Steel Vengeance the best coaster in the world, but I personally don't think it will be. You never know, like I said earlier in the video. It could completely blow me away, then I'll say it's the best coaster in the world. So, that's really my reasons between the two coasters, why I think Steel Vengeance won't be as good as Qwazi, and why Qwazi will be better. It is my opinion. You guys are entitled to your opinion. Please tell me what's your opinion down in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video, and bye.